Hey guys, Tails here back with another video. This is going to be one of my smaller videos because I just really want to say happy Halloween to everybody. Even if you don't celebrate it, even if you're not going trick-or-treating or whatever, having that nice quiet night in, hiding from all the kids, that's generally what I do. That's my Halloween. Like, damn, ain't nobody got time for that. We stingy, we ain't handing out the candy. I'm too busy wasting time doing other unproductive things. Who knows? I'll probably be editing this video actually now that I think about it. So I will be doing, actually no, because I need to make sure the video goes out sooner. So by the time kids are out trick-or-treating, I'll just be hiding. Just no kids, no candy here, sorry. It can also be that house that hands out like apple slices and stuff and then get egged or TP'd. Sounds like fun. No. Yeah, we do the whole hide in the house thing and pretend we're not home even though all the lights are on. Nobody's here. No candy for you kids. Sorry. Bah humbug and all that. But you know, it's just another night. I grew up in England actually where Halloween, I think it's getting more traction over the years. When I was a kid, lived in a small little village, so there was like Halloween just wasn't really a thing. We didn't really, well, I think we went out trick-or-treating a little bit, but like my mom was always the, it's 6 o'clock. I'm going to need you all to hide in the dark for the next 5 hours. No television. All right, let's go. Happy Halloween, kids. Well, I mean, we had the television on, but, you know, curtains were closed. The lights are on, but nobody's home. And it kind of carried on. I don't know. I came over to America, and then I started doing a little bit of trick-or-treating, but by then I was, like, too old anyway, and I felt awkward, but you know, oh, you're never too old for trick-or-treating. Like, dude, I'm like 17. I think I'm calling it. I am quite happy to have missed out on trick-or-treating and costume. Like, we did Halloween parties when we were kids, like, you know, all go to events and stuff, like village hall parties and stuff. Like, it wasn't like we never did nothing, but we didn't actually do the trick-or-treating thing in England. It just wasn't a thing. I don't really think it is a whole thing yet, but I've noticed that when I haven't been over there in a couple of years, but when I was last over there, pre the years that shall not be named, back in simpler times, there were a couple of knocks on our door, but again, we lived in a small village, so I didn't really know what it's like everywhere else. But Halloween did pick up traction in England over the last few years. I just don't really remember it being a huge deal, for us at least. But anyway, yeah, Halloween, it's cool. My Halloween this year was doing all those horror maps, editing all the horror maps. If you haven't watched those videos already, by the way, please go check them out. My friends and I basically marathoned a bunch of horror maps. I still have 3 or 4, I think, to post from that batch, and there have been like so many more uploaded for Spookality. The plan is to do those. I don't know when. There is no set plan yet, but horror maps on VRChat is so fun. I also have some stuff being worked on with this avatar that I'm kind of also waiting on before I make the next batch. Like, I don't even know if we'll marathon it, but you guys have been enjoying those, so that's fantastic. Like, so glad for that. We had so much fun making those, and I'm excited to make more, get spooky, scared, and all that stuff. Even though it won't be Halloween anymore, I hope you guys will still check those out. We've also been going out, well, I did yesterday. I went out and I did a zombie go-kart, which is zombie tag go-kart even, which is basically zombie tag, but you're in go-karts. And I was in VR, and I think I did it for like 20 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, I'm dying. Because like in this game, you crash into each other, and you're doing flips, you're on the wall, you're just like all over the place. Definitely not a beginner for VR, because you're going to be like, vertigo. But so I did it, and then I took like a 20-minute break, and then I came back, and I was probably in it for like 3 hours, and I was fine. I was like, what is this? But apparently, yes, I have graduated to just being able to do pretty much everything in VR, anything in VR at this point, as long as there's frames within reason. I don't really know. But anyway, I would like to start looking into more of the mini games on VRChat in the future. Like this channel is starting. It's giving me, as I've said, a reason to go out and explore and try these things. I have a video coming out of a shooter that I was playing the other day. As I was about to say before that too, I don't know when that video is going to go up, so I'm not going to say too much. But it was my first. I don't really play shooters, so it was a time. I'm going to leave it at that. That video is definitely going to be up soon. TM, and it's Halloween themed. Like I feel kind of weird carrying on spooky stuff after Halloween, but do you really need a holiday to just have fun being scared with your friends? Like, I don't think so. So definitely gonna be checking out more horror maps over the year. And as I said, this channel is so new. I really should have a plan. But I feel like even if I make a plan, I won't stick to it anyway. So what really is the point? But yeah, I have a fair few things coming, guys. A fair few things coming your way. So content is definitely not an issue for me right now. Plenty of that sitting in the back. I'm also waiting on Avatar stuff. So we're on cruise mode right now. I don't want to go too crazy and then have like the Avatar stuff come in and then have these old videos going up. You know, we move forward. I don't want to backlog. I don't want to keep too much of a backlog. With any luck, the Avatar stuff will be done. There's been some issues that we've had to work through that I'll talk about later. But with any luck, the Avatar stuff will be through before I get my Halloween videos done, so I can start chunking up some more videos, because I have really enjoyed having videos on the back burner. It's so much less pressure for me to be like, oh god, I have to make a video, more like, oh god, I really want to make a video, or oh hey, I just have to think about making a vlog video this week, and still being able to keep the content up. Still not doing, there's no way, you guys can tell I'm not doing this full time. So, you know, any moment I get to make a video and everything and have these videos ready to go is just like, it's so good. It's so great. Like, other than that, I also want to again thank you guys for all the support. Almost at 400 subscribers in the year where I actually started trying. December is gonna be, I think, around December. I actually posted I posted a New Year's video that did decently on New Year's, because obviously it was New Year's and it was pinging, and it did decent. And that's the time when I thought, if I can make a video in 5 minutes and people like it, what if I actually tried and started actually churning out content? Like, who knew? And I get the comments of people saying, yo, I like this content, it's nice to change the pace. And I'm like, yes, thank God, that is exactly the vibe I'm going for. I want the more chill VR chat side to come through. And I'm so glad you guys are down for that, because honestly, I say this a lot too, is I don't really have the energy or anything. Like, I feel like there's different kind of YouTubers. Like, you got your crazy YouTubers that are just like going a million miles a minute. You've got your YouTubers, VTubers even, that are catering to certain sides of VRChat that present VRChat in a way to the point where people only see that side of VRChat, when there's so much more to VRChat than just, you guys, I'm not going to say the side, but I think you guys can kind of get the gist of where I'm coming from. Like, that I want to show the internet the VR chat is so much more than that, and it's not just people screaming. Like, there's a generally creative community on here. I want to show off their stuff. This world is called Sovereign's Home. I believe it's normally called that. Right now it's called Halloween. I don't know if there's two different instances, but I remember seeing this world when it first dropped, and it's actually, I didn't realize it was still being worked on until the Halloween version popped up, so that's nice to see. But yeah, I just really want to show off the side of VRChat. I'm glad that people are down to see it. I'm happy to keep making this content, and I'm happy to explore new worlds, explore new content, try things I haven't tried before. And so far, like, it's just been an amazing experience, and thank you guys so much for all the support, all the comments, and I will try to keep chill. You guys apparently do enjoy the soothing sounds of my voice, which is apparently relaxing to listen to. I don't know why. I assume it's less relaxing when I'm in a horror video and like gasping intensely every maybe few minutes or so. But you guys definitely enjoy these chill videos, which is why I want to focus on this more. But as I've said again in the past, it can be a little difficult for me to find stuff to talk about. So I do try my best to think of things and think of little stories that I can tell, maybe fill out 20 minutes of video, at the very least 15-20 minutes. I think that's a happy medium, but just not always tail kit problem of the week, and there's not always something I can find to talk about. But damn, I'm trying. Actually, I should really do another video talking about me in public worlds, because as I said, I went to the zombie tag world with a friend, and that cart world, it's like the audio is everywhere. Like, imagine when you're in like a theme park or in like one of those kids like playhouse areas, and it's just noise. There's just noise. There's the audio overload. Like the sound is coming from everywhere and anywhere. You don't know who is who. You just hope that you're screaming at the person in front of you and they're registering that you're the one they're screaming at. And I was genuinely fine, but again, it wasn't like like one-to-one in an actual public lobby, so doing a little better on that front. We also that's good to know. I can at least play zombie tag. It wasn't a lot of fun, but I think we just happened to hit a lobby that had like 30 people in it, because I can remember hearing someone comment like, oh, we had 4 people, and then suddenly there was just like 30 of us going in there. And then as it happens, the momentum got lost. I think I got a little bored after doing it for like 2 hours, so I walked away, took off my headset for like 20 minutes, and I came back in the lobby, just had 3 people in it. I'm like, whoa, who offended somebody? Where did everybody go? But I was pretty much done at that point, and I think my friend was on Quest, and their Quest died, and they were having PC issues, so I just left. I'm like, well, I had my fun. I'm old. It's like 1 o'clock, so I am going to go to bed. That's essentially how that went down. But we had fun until then, and I had fun like joking with people. Also, just hitting on this, of course. VRChat lobby full of people. I can hear literally everyone's voice, and I'm the only girl. It's like, oh god. Like the struggle of being the only girl online. Like the girls to guys ratio on VRChat is just insane. Every time you go into a lobby, there's like one girl with all her little people on the mirror, or if you're lucky, there's 2. And if you're like having a really insane night and all the stars have aligned in their perfect fashion, you'll possibly get 3 females to like 30 guys. But, that's just essentially anything online. Like, oh, I know the girls play video games, like, duh, I'm here. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like the girl to guy ratio on VRChat sometimes is a little intense. And I've actually had an instance where I've just joined on a public world, I think probably on a friend or something, and I just walk up to the mirror, just minding my own business, being all mute and whatever, and there's this other girl, and she has like the usual, like 5 guys around them. They're a mute, and this is just a fun story that I like to tell, but they're like a mute, and I think they're in desktop, but female avatar, and the orbiters, and I just walk up, minding my own business. I think I'm in full body, and I just talk to my friend, and I'm not even kidding. Like slowly, each guy just starts coming over, like slowly, just not unprompted, just standing there. Can she even compete? I'm just there in my full body, and I'm just trying to talk to my friend. I don't even care. And then she walks up to me and like stares me in the face like I am doing something wrong. It's like, dude, I just walked up to talk to my friends. I don't care about you and your little group over here. I'm sorry. I just wanted to talk to my friend. Do not care. Take your little group and go to another mirror. I'm not trying to compete. Please don't make this a thing. And she just seemed to get so offended. I'm like, I did nothing. You did nothing. Why is this VRChat? Like, I'm not even kidding. If you're a female and you walk up to a mirror and you're in the right lobby, you can just be talking and just like a magnet. I don't know what it is. It's like, oh my god, girl. And that's essentially what we're joking about whenever I call myself a gamer girl and stuff. It's just stuff like that. It's just like, guys, I don't have a problem talking to people, but could you at least try to be a little subtle about it? Just like inch a little closer, be like, hey. But it's like literally boom. And there's this other dude. We were in a lobby, and I think there was actually 5 girls in this lobby, which was insane. But I think it was like a massive friend group that I just happened to join on a friend with. And essentially this one dude was like bouncing off every girl in the lobby. And it was so obvious, and everybody had picked up on it. It's like, oh my god, you're so cringe, please stop. Like, it's okay to talk to the ladies, okay, but don't, oh my god, we're just people. Stop. I get it, everybody has their own reason for doing it. I'm not here to judge or anything, but I can definitely tell you that the ladies, we definitely know when you're doing it, and no matter how subtle you think you're being, we know. We know. We can generally tell the difference between a regular conversation and, you know, just that. So, yeah. But, you know, some girls are all about that. Some girls like the attention. I personally, not me, but, you know, VRChat takes all types. But that's just a fun little experience that I like to bring up every now and again because I think it's just interesting. Like, the level of aggressiveness from this one girl who was just a mute and desktop, and I just, like, one-upped her by just being in full body and talking. It's like, oh my god, what did I just enter? Oh god. Also, this is going to sound bad too, but sometimes my friends and I will low-key, not recently, but back in the day, we would just kind of go to a public world just to test this theory. This is how I know it's a thing, because, you know, I would pick like a specific kind of avatar, and then go talk in front of the mirror to my friend, and then, you know, they're there. And then I would pick something that, you know, guys would usually go for, something obscure, like a weirder avatar that's not like e-girl or something, and we'd you just do the same thing, and the same thing would happen. It's like, it doesn't, some avatars will put them off more than others. I just to say, using a different type of avatar will not always work, but for the most part, if you're a female and you don't want the attention, like, go for an e-boy or something, because you know, that tends to put them off a little bit. Just pick something that will make you a little more less more inconspicuous, but to the point where you can still, like, find people to talk to, if you know what I mean. But now, I have been on VRChat for such a long time. I have so many fun stories like that. I can be a bit of a troll, I will admit it. It's not fair. Like, I get it, some of these people just want to get on and talk, but I just I am a human being. I am not special. I am not unique just because I'm a female. Just oh god, it is real. It happens. Kind of one of those things where you hear about it and you don't really believe it until you, like, live it. But it does happen. Not all the time, but it does happen. And you can just be standing there, and just suddenly there's, like, a bunch of guys. It's like, yeah, hi. Like, actually, Retro we kind of did this thing where I was doing the male avatar in a public world, not this one. It was like a public e-boy, because, you know, public world's scary for personal avatars. But I was a male e-boy, and he was the female e-girl. And of course, people are getting weirded out because they're coming up and talking to us, and I'm the e-boy with the girl voice, and he's the e-girl with the man voice. It's always amusing. We're just trolling, but not even trolling. That's just generally the avatars we use. Like, I don't know why. I just tend to gravitate towards male avatars. It's like, I'm in VRChat. Why do I want to be a girl? Like, I can literally be a girl whenever. Like, I want to be something a bit different. I'm switching between, like, different kinds of stuff, not just the e-boys, but just whatever I'm feeling that day. But anyway, back to the story. So Retro is sitting in the hot tub. We're in just B Club 2.0. So we're in the hot tub, just chilling, just watching the world go by, you know, trying to work on that anxiety of public worlds thing, as we're apparently troll. But we had this group, and we were all just talking, and this one guy walks up to Retro, is like, you know, hey, like, just sees the avatar, is like, hey baby, how's it going? And then Retro just answers in the most, like, deep voice, hello. He just, like, looks at him and just, like, runs off. VRChat as a time. You can just have fun. But within reason, of course. Try not to be toxic. I have gone off on a tangent again, but I just have fun stories, story time with Tailskip, and a lot of these things that I just tend to think of them like in the middle of a conversation. I'm like, oh, I need to tell the story, and I'll probably retell it. I'm old. We retell stories. We recycle. You just nod and agree and pretend you haven't heard it before. It's all fine. It's all good. Just be like, yo, Tails, we already heard the story, but you know what? We'll hear it again. Let's go. Anyway, I think that's all I have actually for this video. I've covered the avatar thing. Avatar not ready yet. Actually, a little bit. The new shader effects in the goggles. There you go. That was the big reveal, guys. No, I just had to kind of update this avatar to get rid of an expression thing, and the goggles just kind of updated with it. So, you know, slight preview. Updated goggles now in 12K. Let's go. But yeah, avatar stuff coming. More scary maps coming. You guys seem to enjoy my fear, so that's cool. Gonna be going to different worlds as always, keeping up with the vlog videos, and then who knows, whatever else my mind comes up with in the future, we shall be exploring that too. But I'm so glad you guys are along for the ride. Thank you so much for almost 400 subs in a year. It's crazy. Obviously I'm not at 400 yet, and I did have a couple before the year started, but for the sake of ease, I'm just going to say that, like, I had a majority of my subscribers. I think I started out the year with, like, 25 or something, and we've gone to, like, 400. And for Baby Channel, that is insane. That is crazy, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. And thank you guys for loving the content, leaving the comments, letting me know what I'm doing right, so I know that I should keep doing it. Keep this channel growing, and I'm happy that you guys are exploring the worlds that I'm talking about in my videos. It's so great because I really want to share those, and you guys are just checking out everything that I'm posting, so that's great. We're getting out there. We're getting the word of VRChat. We're spreading the word. We are gonna let the world know just how insane VRChat is beyond all the little things that people tend to focus on when they think of VRChat. There is more. There is more to VRChat than the side of VRChat that a lot of people tend to see. Knuckles are gone. I'm sorry to tell you guys this. The Knuckles have been dead since like year one. They're not here anymore. I'm also glad that I've got some people back into VRChat. So that's great to hear. Like, honestly, VRChat, if you guys didn't have such a great first run, give it another chance. Try to find a group that you can join on, like Kit and March Band, or like an actual group. VRCon's coming up. I'll be able to cover some of those. And those can be easier ways to meet people than go to a public world and just being overwhelmed by everything. But yeah, just give VRChat another chance, but please stay safe. As I've said, VRChat, I keep trying to make this one video talking about VRChat and safety, but it always comes across as just obnoxious, like mom telling you stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it here. Please be safe on VRChat. It is a social platform. Imagine you're going to the mall. You can meet literally anybody here, literally anyone, and I've seen it, like people just, you know, using their followers and stuff to buy them headsets. Don't be like, I will straight see other content creators coming in and being like, yo, get your simps to buy it. I'm like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What, these people are supporting you, and you're just like, my simps will buy me. But anyway, also, you know, people who are mute, this happened to someone. This person was mute and couldn't really talk. I really should make this video, but this person was pretending they were mute and couldn't talk, and they were dating this guy. Turns out it was another dude who was just using him to buy games for him. So this game, as amazing as it is, it's full of everybody, okay? Try to stay safe. They don't teach internet safety like they used to in the 90s. Please just treat it like you would real life. It's so easy to get lost in the magical game world that is VRChat, but you just stay safe. The next subject is just kind of hard to really cover because I'm not fully aware of everything that goes with it, but it is mental health. And I will just like to say, if you are going through some mental health and you're on VRChat, make sure you're with the right people in the right place who are actually willing to help you and wanting to help you, because there are plenty of people on VRChat who will reach out and help you. And you know, just make sure you're staying healthy. Put yourself first. Always ask that question: am I in a healthy situation? Am I happy? Is this person making me feel happy, or are they making me feel less than I actually am? Just, you know, it has to be said. I do try to put out the best side of VRChat, but I also want to put out the side of VRChat that also gives the disclaimer: anybody's on here. Stay safe, stay aware, don't let your guard down just because you're in a video game. Alright, I've said my piece for now. Who knows if there will be a video in the future, but as I said, it's a very hard topic for me to talk about, at least for the moment. But someone who's had experience, who has seen it, who has seen a lot of messed up things, just always put your own mental health first before the people online is really all I can say. But I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for watching, guys. As I did say I was going to end the video. I know, again, like 10 minutes later, we do this. This is how we make these videos. We have assessed this. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoy the content, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great Halloween. That was a really bad note to end my Halloween video on. I'm sorry. I didn't really think about that, but it needed to be said. It needed to be said. Like with Halloween. That's tied in. The same way you go out, stay safe on Halloween, go out, stay safe on VRChat. There you go. There it is. That's the tie. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.